everyone, I'm Allison Howard and we are back with another edition of the Wedding Wednesday Report, brought to you by yours truly and the Wedding and Event Institute. So this month we're going to be looking at the topic of pricing, and I'm going to share with you the ways in which you can set your pricing as a wedding planner and the pros and cons of each method. First, let's review the 4 ways in which you can structure your pricing. Number 1, you can offer a fixed fee. Number 2, you can set your pricing based on a percentage of the overall wedding budget. Number 3, you can charge by the hour. And number 4, you can create packages. Today I'm going to specifically share with you my thoughts on having a fixed fee. And what this means essentially is that you have one price that you offer for wedding planning and coordination. For example, you price your service at $5,000, and that includes all logistical planning elements, management, wedding day coordination, the whole shebang. The pros with this approach is that it keeps things pretty simple. You offer prospective clients your services with an explanation of what's included, and they pay you the set fee. There's no guessing game. I do know that this is how several celebrity wedding planners set their pricing, and when you are able to set your own pricing at $35,000 per wedding, go for it. But until then, you might want to consider another approach. In my opinion, the major con with this is that weddings are not cookie cutter. And while you may have a good idea as to how much time you invest in each wedding, you can't really predict how many hours you'll actually spend planning each wedding. Having a one-size-fits-all pricing structure might work in theory until you spend twice as long on one wedding than you did on another, and you realize that you just gave yourself a demotion. Not cool. In my experience, setting a fixed rate does not work well. It's okay to have a starting point, but each wedding is different and the needs of each client are different. As you think about setting your prices, I also want you to take into account your level of experience, education, your overhead and labor, your niche, and don't forget what your local wedding market will bear. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of the Wedding Wednesday Report. We would love to hear your feedback on today's topic, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss us each week. You can also stay up to date with news, tips, and inspiration from the world of weddings and events every day by dropping by the Special Event Experts blog. For some behind-the-scenes action from our shoots, visit me on Instagram. Join me again next week where we'll explore pricing based on the percentage of a client's wedding. See you all then.